A very pleasant day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Auto Review. I'm Ron De Los Reyes. Today we're coming to you from the beautiful town of Baler in Aurora province. And of course we're here for the second leg of the Isuzu Crosswind Media Test Drive. We are here in front of the beautiful Costa Pacifica Hotel and Resort. Of course we have here the variants of the 2015 Isuzu Crosswind. You have here the XT variant, and then the comebacking XUV, and then the Sportivo, and the XL. Of course, we had a great time driving these vehicles from Quezon City all the way to Baler in Aurora, with stopover in Cabanatuan City and also in Pantabangan town. We'll tell you more about the Isuzu Crosswind Media Test Drive later on in the show. In the meantime, let's take a look at the latest in motoring on our Auto News Update. Also today on Auto Review, Toyota Motor Philippines sells record-breaking 10,237 units in March. Chevron Philippines relaunches Havoline. Mitsubishi Motors releases final edition of Lancer Evolutuion. Kia unveils the third-generation Sorento SUV and the Grand Carnival MPV. And BMAC Philippines rolls out the 68BM electric vehicle. Toyota Motor Philippines has registered its record-breaking performance of 10,237 units for the month of March. Based on the recent campaign report, Toyota registered a market share of 43.5% for the month. Toyota's best-selling car led the sales record again as the locally manufactured Vios registered a total of 2,774 units. This is the highest record a single model has achieved in the history of the local automotive scene. For the first 3 months of the year, TMP has reached 10,960 and 16,856 sales for its passenger car and commercial vehicle segments respectively. In total, Toyota has already sold 27,816 units in just the first quarter of the year. Compared to the same period last year, Toyota's performance grew by 22%. With this milestone, Toyota promises to continue serving the Philippine market with high-quality cars and services as the demand of the automotive industry grows throughout the year. The company also launched their summer Drive-Away Deals promo, making it easier for customers to own a Toyota vehicle. Chevron Philippines Incorporated has relaunched one of its oldest and most celebrated product brands, the Havoline. At the same time, the event introduced 3 new products in the market: the Havoline Pro DS Fully Synthetic, Havoline Synthetic Blend 5W30, and Havoline Super 4T Synthetic Blend. The latest additions complement the rest of the Caltex Havoline product line, recognized by drivers as the leading motor oil brand with innovative breakthrough technology since it was introduced in 1904.
And so we're looking at making it new and fresh for the consumer. But also we have 3 new products that are expanding on our brand to address the new demands of the Philippine market. So that's around the new motorcycles coming in and the new cars, both for the fully synthetic and the synthetic brands.
The new products will be promoted with exciting road trip campaigns to prove their capabilities. Well, this has been a very impressive launch, and in fact, earlier I was feeling nostalgic about the Havoline because I was involved in some events in the past. No?
Okay.
So we did a lot of adventure events, doing 4x4 off-road driving in some mountains, and now I'm happy that Havoline is active again. This time, promoting some destinations. Tell us more about this.
Well, actually, this summer season, Havoline is going to various destinations all over the Philippines. Our first stop is actually this Friday. We're going to Zambales for the Summer Siren Festival. Our second stop is actually in Boracay. Yes, and our third pit stop will be in Baler. So we're all about giving our motorists the actual road trip experience with Havoline here in the Philippines.
Chevron aims to educate consumers on Havoline's 4 pillars of protection. Protect your investment, protect fuel economy, protect engine performance, and protect the environment. An era is coming to an end as Mitsubishi Motors launched the Lancer Evolution X Final Edition. Known as one of the brand's most successful and iconic nameplates, the Lancer Evolution has been in the market for over 23 years. The Final Edition Lancer Evolution will be very limited as the company will produce only 1,000 units and will be exclusively sold in Japan. The limited model now has suspension upgrades, unique trim, and final edition badging. The car is powered by the same 4-beat 11T engine, mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. The Lancer Evolution gets a final edition badge on the trunk lid, and the same logo can be seen on the car's multifunction display. The car is started up.
And so goes our Auto News Update. Auto Review will be back with more. Stay with us.
All of my dreams when I found you.
Introducing the 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage G4.
A few weeks ago, Isuzu Philippines Corporation invited us to test drive the new and improved 2015 Isuzu Crosswind in Anilao, Batangas. Now we give you a closer look on IPC's AUV as IPC organized the second part of their Crosswind Media Ride and Drive event, this time in the province of Aurora. IPC treated us to a breakfast send-off at Mom and Tina's in Quezon City, led by IPC President Nobuo Izumina. After the briefing, we boarded our respective units, then drove from Quezon City to Cabanatuan via the Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway or SCTEX. Stopover was at the Umbria Steakhouse for lunch. We were assigned to a green Crosswind Sportivo with manual transmission and shared driving chores with Dino Directo and IPC Executive Vice President Takashi Tomita. Our 235-kilometer drive from Manila to Baler required a strong, reliable vehicle to traverse the mountain roads of Aurora, as the terrain and road curves are almost like those of Baguio and the whole of Benguet. The Crosswind's shift lever and clutch are light, and it was easy to get the rhythm of shifting as you read the road terrain. We stopped by the Hillsong Cafe in Pantabangan town, where one of the best tasting hot chocolates is served. From Pantabangan, it's all zigzag mountains and hills. Throughout the drive, the Crosswind's 2.5-liter direct injection diesel engine provided ample power that we needed on all kinds of terrain. Before dinner, we talked to IPC Senior Vice President for Sales, Arthur Balmadrid.
Yeah, we have a major facelift. The front fascia has been totally changed and it fits well. And I think this is one of the best-selling feature of the Crosswind of the 2015 Isuzu Crosswind. As a matter of fact, we have just launched this a month ago, and we have received a lot of good comments on this, and we have sold a lot of units of this 2015 new Crosswind already in the market. We actually have a demo unit for those who would like to test drive the unit. We have a total of 35 outlets nationwide. They can test drive the unit, and I'm sure they will come to like also what made the Isuzu Crosswind one of the best AUV in the market.
True, all of my dreams when I found you.
Introducing the 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage G4.
Blues, bikes, rock and blues at the Roadhouse, Manila Bay.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Strada. It's your sport truck.
As electric vehicles become more prevalent in Metro Manila, BMAC adds up another vehicle to contribute to green mobility, the 68 BM electric tricycle. BMAC Electric Transportation Philippines Incorporated, formerly known as BEAT Philippines, opened their new plant in Carmona, Cavite last February and introduced their first model in the market last week. The 68 BM is a three-wheeled EV with a maximum speed of 50 kilometers per hour that can run up to 60 kilometers per full charge. It can carry a full load of 6 passengers and is powered by a long-life lithium-ion battery, 5 kilowatt AC motor, and a flood-resistant gearbox assembly.
We're hoping to sell and produce around 3,000 units. Or probably at a maximum of 4,000. That's because we're more focusing right now on trying to partners with different organizations, LGUs, and just introduce, make them feel the difference, the better difference of having an EV in their community.
A fresh breakthrough in addressing carbon pollution. The country is shrouded with so much excess of carbon in the streets and of course in the atmosphere. If we are able to clean the pollution of our motor vehicles, gradually much of the ailment that our pedestrians suffer could be managed.
BMAC electric motors have only one moving piece, the rotor. As a result, 68 BM acceleration is instantaneous, silent, and smooth. The 68 BM also features regenerative braking, where the battery gets recharged when the excess energy from braking is transferred back to its power cells. The new BMAC plant is expected to produce a minimum of 500 units per month, or 6,000 units per year, but is preparing to double its production starting in July.
True. All of my dreams when I found you.
Introducing the 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage G4.
Colombian Autocar Corporation, official distributors of Kia vehicles in the country, has launched the all-new 2015 Kia Sorento and the all-new 2015 Kia Grand Carnival. Kia's 2015 Sorento is the third generation of the Korean automaker's mid-size crossover SUV. The new Sorento builds on the success of its previous generation as it retains most of its design elements.
From ground up, new design. Both of them have 2.2-liter engines with 200 horsepower. So the engines have been tweaked to give better performance and better handling for our Kia users out there. We will only be making the units available towards the middle of this month. The cars are slowly coming in from Korea. They are still CBU from Korea, and it should be in the Kia showrooms nearest our customers sometime second half of this month.
The interior has a wider, more spacious cabin as the brand aimed to give the car an ambiance of luxury inside. The all-new Sorrento's larger interior is made possible by the increased exterior dimensions and extended wheelbase, expanding the cargo space to 605 liters. It features a 40-20-40 second-row split folding seats for both of its 5- and 7-seat versions. Meantime, the all-new Kia Grand Carnival sports an elegant yet playful appearance. It is similar with its European-inspired design.
The Grand Carnival looks more luxurious now, so will there be a big difference in the pricing with regards to the previous model and the new model?
Well, yes. The all-new Grand Carnival will actually be a little bit higher compared to the previous one. But then with all the new features that the Grand Carnival has, we believe that it's just a fair price for the unit. Because one thing that separates the Grand Carnival from the previous one is that it's space.
The third-generation Carnival, or Sedona in other markets, features a cab-forward design, more prominently positioned grille, aerodynamic side character lines, and a wide stance.
The interior space of Grand Carnival, we focused to have very much modern and spacious place, and also with kind of sedan-like feeling of the design. So you can feel like a very comfort and spacious and very premium kind of feeling of the design. And also we try to put a lot of functionality elements. So basically Grand Carnival has 7 seats and 11-seat models.
Both vehicles are powered by a 2.2-liter 4-cylinder 16-valve turbocharged diesel engine with common rail direct injection, or CRDI, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Initial price for each vehicle is 2.3 million pesos.